Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Glad to have you guys join me tonight. We are going to talk drugstores for a little bit and answer questions, kind of go wherever you want me to go. And hopefully we'll get everywhere that you guys want to be too. The tricky part whenever we talk drugstores on Hangouts is that sometimes I get a little bogged down in CVS or other particular stores, and I don't always get to everywhere that I had planned to get. So hopefully we'll, I don't know, get everywhere that you wanted us to get this week and make sure we see everybody's questions and kind of cover all that we can. If we can't cover all of the stores, we're going to do drugstores part 2 next week. And I see that a lot of you guys joined early, so it's kind of fun to already have a big chat going before I even get on. You actually make me feel kind of late to the game, and that's okay. This is a standing hangout for me this week, so if you see me move around a little bit more than normal, that would be why. If you follow on Instagram, I fell off a horse this weekend and managed to do the dreaded break your tailbone and a whole bunch of other fun things. So I'll be standing for the next, I don't know how many weeks. I just need a whole bunch of people to start standing with me because it's hard to eat dinner as the only person standing up. But if you have questions as we get going and you're new, you need to click the little plus sign down the bottom of your screen to enter those questions into the chat area. I will see them in the chat area and then I will answer them, and other people will answer them sometimes before I even get to them. So you'll get lots of help on whatever it is that you're trying to figure out. And we'll definitely get there. If it's not a CVS or another drugstore question, that's fine. I don't really care. We'll get to all of them. So you can make us jump all over the place if you want to. In terms of getting started in drugstore land, this is where I want you to focus on getting so much of your personal care and household supplies handled. There will be deals in a grocery store. I can't say that you're not going to grab toilet paper and paper towels in a grocery store, but most of the deals that you see are going to be in the drugstore. So we're going to see really great deals with rewards after coupons in the drugstore, where occasionally in the grocery store we're going to see some deals on paper towels and toilet paper, just not as often as we see in the drugstore. So for us, paper towels, toilet paper, laundry detergent, all of our personal care supplies, they're all coming from the drugstore system, not coming from the grocery store system. Now the exception, obviously, if you have a Harris Teeter near you, they're about to run super doubles. It's an amazing super double week. It's probably some of the best lists I've seen for Harris Teeter. So yes, there are some exceptions to that rule. You're gonna get some good deals in Harris Teeter without a problem. But drugstores, personal care, household items, all coming from a drugstore, diapers and baby supplies as well, just so you kind of see what we're talking about. And we're gonna talk CVS first. CVS is my favorite. I say that with a little bit of hesitation because for the last few months, CVS has become kind of difficult. They are not giving out as many coupons. They're making even getting those coupons a little bit harder because you used to be able to just log in and see them on your CVS account. Now you can't. I don't know. There's just been a lot of changes related to CVS coupons that have kind of put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So hopefully we'll see that change and get a little bit better. But for right now, this is what it is. And when I talk to CVS corporate, they're even saying, you know what, it's probably going to be a couple more months until we can really get the coupon issue solved. So we're all going to have to kind of bide our time on coupons not printing and whatnot in CVS. I feel like I'm talking down to you guys, so let's do this. We're going to add a math book underneath. The joys of homeschooling. We have lots of things right in our dining room. I'm currently talking to you on top of a pack of paper towels and a couple textbooks, everything to make a standing desk that I can. But that said, even without the CVS coupons, there are still some good deals to grab there, and their system is the oldest that's out. So in terms of learning the system, they're a good place to start, because if something is going to print, it always does. You don't really have the, oh, I need to call corporate, this didn't work right kind of issues that we see a lot of times in Rite Aid and Walgreens. So for a new person, CVS is a great place to be. And they usually will walk you through it if you're brand new. If you're just helplessly lost, they're gonna sit there and hold your hand. They are gonna, help you figure out even how to do transactions. If that's your question, they'll give you some tips as to how they would check out if you just ask. They don't mind. They all do the CVS system, so it never hurts to ask them at all. So without further ado, let's kind of break into CVS mode. And I was trying really quickly to pull up the CVS list as we got started, just so we could talk about specific deals running at CVS this week. There are two types of deals in the drugstores, and this is all three drugstores. So the first kind of deal I would call like a specific item deal. They are you buy a specific item, exactly what they tell you to buy, and you're gonna get a reward for buying that item. And to give you an example of one of those specifically this week, let's see, scrolling through a very long list. Here we go. I'll just share my screen and show you this one deal. Hopefully this works for you guys. So you can see the CVS list that is on Southern Savers right now. And this particular deal is the one that I'm going to talk about. It's not super fun, but it's Flonase or even the herbal essences underneath this. These are specific items. You must buy exactly what they've told you to buy. You don't get to branch out there. You must buy the 120 sprays, or for the herbal essence and Aussie, you must buy the 10.1 to 13.5 ounce bottle. And if you buy a wrong size product, the reward doesn't print. It's very specific. You buy that specific item and you get a reward for buying it. Now you're allowed to use coupons on that reward. So here I could use the $2 off coupon. I'm still gonna get the $2 reward. It makes it $20.99, which actually for the 120 spray Flonase is a pretty good price. Or you could look at the Gillette Fusion. So it's not necessarily buy one, these are buy two deals, same exact thing. They're telling you exactly the razor that you must purchase. On the specific item deals, the big thing for you to watch for are the limits and exactly what you're to purchase. So if you went in and you bought for instance up here, the herbal essences, and you bought a size bottle that's not mentioned, you bought the 26 ounce big size bottle of herbal essences, no reward is going to print for that. They told you what the deal was. You're to buy specifically that product. And that seems pretty self-explanatory, but some people actually have some issues with that, because some people will see, buy Colgate toothpaste, get a $2 extra care buck, and the Colgate toothpaste is gone when you get to the store. And so people will think, well, you know what, this Colgate toothpaste is here, I'm just going to buy this one, and I'm gonna get a reward. No, if they told you a specific Colgate toothpaste to grab, that's the one you need to get. So if they're ever out of a product, you wanted the herbal essence deal, which isn't really that amazing of a deal, but you wanted the herbal essence deal, you have a coupon for it, you're ready to grab this item right now, and it's not there, get a rain check. CVS rain checks never expire, and they will print the extra care buck that should print today 5 years from now. So you have the deal. I don't have to grab the product that's not participating in haste. Just wait. Just get the rain check and grab the deal when it's actually restocked and it's the right product and it's gonna print the rewards that you were planning on it printing the whole time. So let's see. Making sure I'm not missing any questions. So with CVS, that's the first kind of deal, and that's really all drugstores too, not just CVS. Rite Aid and Walgreens have these two different kinds of deals. First is very specific, like we were just mentioning. The other is off of a group of products. So let me share the screen again and let's talk about one of those. And these are usually longer on the list on Southern Savers because I show you, don't watch, you'll have a little seizure as we scroll up. So this one is a really good deal on diapers this week. An example of why I would point you to Diaperland. You'll get 10 extra care bucks, just to decode coupon ease for you, 10 extra care bucks when you buy $30 in participating baby care. And the limit is 1. And this usually includes a whole bunch of items in baby care land. This week, it includes Pampers diapers. Now, the best deal is actually not, don't get that one, not on the super pack. The best deal is usually on the smaller size because look at that. I can use the exact same coupons. The only difference is this 5 off 2. But I can actually buy more of this jumbo pack and use the same $2 off coupon than I could if I bought one huge super pack and only could use one $2 off coupon. So I really want to stick with the smaller pack of diapers. It doesn't actually come out to $7.99. It comes out even cheaper. So we can buy 3 packs of diapers so that we hit the $30. I know you're thinking, but that's not quite 30. CVS has a little inside tip. You don't actually have to buy the full $30 to reach the deal. So here, if I bought 3 packs of Pampers diapers, I'm going to be 3 pennies short. That's okay. The reward will still print. I'm going to buy 3 packs of diapers. I'm going to use 3 $2 off coupons. You'll need 2 computers to be able to do that. So if you don't have 2 computers, then use 2 $2 offs and $1 $1.50 off. In the end, I'm not going to pay $30. I didn't even buy $30 worth in the first place. Still going to print the reward. In the end, I'm going to pay, hopefully you got 3 of the $2 off. You're going to pay $23.97 for it all. You're still going to get back the $10 extra care buck. So really, you just got 3 packs of diapers for $13.97 after the rewards. Now that just explains the general idea of the deal, but just so you also see here, there's a lot of participating items, and you may even find more when you get in the store. The concept with all of these types of deals is that it's $30 mix or match. So my example was to buy all of the same product, but you could really go in and buy some Similac and a pack of diapers, or 2 packs of diapers and some Pediasure, whatever you wanted to grab that got you close to that $30. You can be, I call it like the 97% rule, so you can be within 10 or 15 cents. The reward's still gonna print. Usually for me, I only need that 3-cent leeway. They love to play this $9.99 game. So just don't go in thinking you've got to get a whole 4th pack of diapers, because you don't. You only need 3. Buy the 3 packs of diapers, use the coupons. In the end, and I usually try to give you some math. So here's the breakout of what I was just talking about. In the end, after the 3 $2 off coupons, you're going to pay $4.65 a pack for Pampers diapers. After the reward, that's a really great price for Pampers. If Pampers is your brand, or just diapers in general, you aren't even gonna get house brands for $4.65 a pack. This is one example. There are actually a lot of deals that are like this in the drugstores. And again, this is all 3 drugstores. Now, hopefully you guys can see all of that. And if screen shares aren't working, I'd love for you to, share that with me, because I can't see my side. So hopefully you just saw everything that I was trying for you to see. But the big point being that I can buy a specific item and get rewards, or buy a group of items and get another reward. Always pay attention to the limit, and then pay attention to how much you're supposed to grab if it's a group of items. The other thing with group of items is that they do not have to be purchased in the same store or even the same transaction. So if I went in and I said, you know what, I am going to get 3 packs of Pampers diapers, but this particular store didn't have all of the size that I needed, or they were completely wiped out, I could grab 1 pack and I could head to another CVS and I could grab 2 more. The extra care buck would print as soon as I purchased what was required for that deal. So it doesn't have to be the same transaction or the same store. It does have to be this week. So if I start a deal, I can't really get a rain check on the deal after I start it. If you go to a store and they have no Pamper diapers and you think, you know what, I'm just gonna wait on this one, I'm not even gonna try to hunt it down, that's fine, get a rain check. But if you start the deal, then you have to finish the deal. You can't grab 1 pack of diapers, then not find the other 2 and give up and get a rain check. That doesn't really work. So you gotta be all in or all out. in a sense, for those particular group deals. And again, same exact deals in Walgreens and Rite Aid. Now, I keep mentioning rain checks at CVS. Heads up, rain checks in Walgreens and Rite Aid don't work that way. So you're either going to get the deal or you're not going to get the deal, but you don't want to get a rain check. It doesn't really work the way that you want it to work. If it's a sale price, you'll get the sale price, but I'm not going to get any rewards that were alongside that deal in either Walgreens or Rite Aid. Only CVS rain checks give you the deal after the fact using the rain check. And you have to have the rain check. On the rain check, you'll see an event code, and that has to be there too. And a personal tip that I would highly recommend if you get rain checks at CVS is go ahead and grab a weekly ad as you walk out the door and cut out the picture of whatever the deal was in the weekly ad and staple it to your rain check. Because that Pampers deal, my rain check may be for Pampers or written out for Pampers, but the event code's actually going to work for anything that was part of that deal. So if I grabbed Pampers, but I needed another filler item, or I needed to get to the $30, I need the picture of all the things that are participating so that I have some clue as to what else I could grab. The event code's going to make the whole deal work, but that way you're not in the dark when you come back and even a month from now, 2 months from now, trying to use a rain check and no clue what else was on sale with the item. You'll have the full picture, the full view of what was on sale with it, and it'll be set. So just cut that ad out, staple it to your rain check, and you're ready to go. You don't have to do that, but it's going to make using that rain check after the fact a lot easier on yourself if you have saved that information with the rain check that you have. As far as coupons go, though, you cannot use an expired coupon with a rain check. So if you get a rain check and it was a freebie because of a coupon that you had, just hold on to the rain check. We see coupons come and go a lot. So you'll see another coupon pop up, and it may be 6 months from now. Your rain check doesn't expire, so there's no need to be in a hurry. But I can't use an expired coupon with the rain check. So just keep that one in the back of your mind. That's really at any store. Publix is the only store that I know of that will accept expired coupons with a rain check. And even there, they have a limit. Your rain check expires in 30 days, and your coupon just has to be good the day the rain check was written. So really, you're only going to get an expired coupon that has expired within the last 30 days anyway. But it is helpful, at least, if you're headed to Publix. Sorry. So some tips for CVS. We've got the idea of the deals, some tips to get the best use out of these deals. We are allowed to use a CVS store coupon on everything we purchase, plus manufacturer's coupons. So like the Pampers deal, you want to use all the manufacturer's coupons you can, one per item that you purchase. That's why we're not buying the massive box of diapers. We're buying 3 packs of diapers so that we can use 3 coupons on them. And then I could use a store coupon if I had it as well. So if you had gotten a store coupon that printed, it's not printing this week, so don't get super excited. But let's say this has lined up in the past for diaper deals. You go in and the red coupon center prints a $5 off $30 purchase of baby care products. Perfect. I planned on buying baby care products. Well, then I'm going to use the store coupon and the manufacturer's coupons underneath it. The store coupons, unlike the deals though, do require the full value purchase to be made. So that diaper deal, I'm actually not at $30. If I used a $5 off $30 purchase store coupon, I've got to be at 30 bucks. So I'm going to need to add something in. It doesn't have to relate to this deal. It could be their 99-cent travel size pack of CVS baby wipes, just as a tip. Now I'm at almost $31, and I can use the 5 off 30 coupon without having to add in a whole nother $10 pack of diapers. But just make sure your coupons are meeting the purchase requirements. The deal may not require, but the coupon always does. So I get a store coupon, I get manufacturer's coupons. I can still go home and use apps. If you are using Saving Star, which you should be, Saving Star works directly with CVS. So Saving Star you can use on your phone, or you can head to savingstar.com and create an account. And these are really rebates that are gonna come off and go into an online account after you make a purchase. but they work directly with your CVS card. So I don't have to do any work. I just need to go to Savings Star on my phone or on the computer and save the coupons that I plan on using. But once I scan my CVS card, like I would have to check out anyway, CVS tells Savings Star what I purchased, and they do all the legwork for you. So you're not having to take a picture of any receipts or submit anything. It's really easy to use Savings Star at CVS and actually at Rite Aid too. So you might as well be using the Savings Star system in both of those stores because it's just icing on the cake. No reason to not be using those offers. Then you can go into the other programs. You have Ibotta, Checkout 51, ShopMe, MobiSave. There are a lot of other apps, and we've talked about them on previous calls. Those are all going to work as well on top of other things that you've grabbed in CVS if they had offers for them. So always pairing those in too. And that, again, is all of the drugstores so that you're not missing all of the coupon options that are available to you. Some other options for deals in CVS, make sure that you're signed up for the CVS Beauty Club. And to get there, I will walk you through where to find it on CVS's site in case you're brand new. Since someone said the screen share was working, we will just continue because it's so much easier than trying to like visualize how to get you to CVS's site. So when you're on CVS, you head to Extra Care, and then underneath Extra Care, you'll see this the Extra Care Beauty Club. So you need to sign up your own card for their emails, but you also want to come here. Even if you're, the guy in the room, you still want to come and sign up for the Beauty Club. For every $50 that you spend on beauty, you get an additional $5 in Extra Care bucks, and that tracks you all year long. So you might as well grab add it to your card and start to grab some of the deals, even the guys around here, because we get some really, really good deals on shampoo and conditioner and body wash, soap. These all count in towards the Beauty Club as well as cosmetics. And you're still earning the Extra Care bucks from the original deal that you would have purchased in the first place. So there's no reason to not be grabbing those items. You're going to be much happier getting the Extra Care bucks for the deal originally, plus tacking on to the $50 purchase to get even more Extra Care bucks from the Beauty Club. So as you go through this at CVS deals, you're going to actually start to kind of have your eyes opened as to how many things pair in for the Beauty Club. And remember, the fun part with that is that the Beauty Club is tracking you on the full value of the purchase, not the value after coupons and after rewards. So to do one more screen share, I'll be kind of like the queen of screen shares tonight, but just to show you one more in terms of deals. Let's say you went in and you grabbed this L'Oreal skincare deal. In the end, you're grabbing $25 worth of skincare. You're using a lot of coupons. You're getting Extra Care bucks back, and you're going to end up paying 19 bucks for the skincare. It's $25 worth of skincare. That $25 is really, it's actually 26 when you do the math. The $26 is counting fully towards the Beauty Club. So you're now halfway to a Beauty Club reward, but you still earned Extra Care bucks from that. You could have paid with Extra Care bucks for that. So you may have only paid $9 if you had $10 in Extra Care bucks sitting around from last week. You paid $9. You're getting back $5. They don't count that at all. They count it as $26 paid in beauty care items. So you're already earning so much faster than you even think you're going to earn to be part of the Beauty Club. One other club that is part of CVS, if you know anyone or have someone in your family that has diabetes, they have a diabetes savings club. So you might as well be part of that as well. You'll get some free coupons for Lancets and alcohol wipes. And it's not necessarily a fun club to join, but you might as well take any savings you can because those supplies can really add up very quickly. And then if you didn't notice when I had the CVS screen up earlier, if you do not have an account or you haven't already, they are giving $3 in Extra Care bucks just for downloading their app and creating an account. So you might as well do that. That's a $3 freebie just to get started in their program. So if you are wanting to get started right away, they're just handing you money. to go and head out to your first venture into the store. So Rosalie says, what about small bottles of laundry soap? Are they a good deal at CVS compared to the large size? So Rosalie, we see a lot of deals on laundry detergent. And in general, I would always tell you that the smaller bottle is the better deal because most of the coupons that we see are for any size product, excluding like the little tiny travel sizes. But if I can get that, 50-ounce bottle, it's half price, and I can use a high value coupon, and I can get a reward. That means I can get the little tiny 50-ounce bottle for sometimes as low as $1, depending on the brand that you want. It's a really good deal. We can even get free laundry detergent just to throw in Harris Teeter Super Doubles that's coming up this week. That's not even a CVS deal, but you will get some amazing deals on laundry detergent, and 90% of the time, they're on the tiny bottles. The only exception to the tiny bottle rule in laundry detergent is for Target gift card deals. A lot of times Target will run a $5 or $10 Target gift card when you buy a certain number of bottles of detergent. This usually only comes out to be an amazing deal for Tide because Tide's the most expensive, but that would be my focus. That would be the only time I'd be grabbing the big bottle, would be at Target if the gift card and the coupons all align to make it a reasonable price, but more often than not, I'm at the drugstores. We can jump out of CVS land. Someone's asking about Mary Rose, who had surgery, and just a quick update if you're curious. Mary Rose, today actually is the 6-month mark from when she was diagnosed. And she is doing really well. She's on crutches. She'll probably be on crutches for, we don't really even know how long, but we're telling her probably another, 6 months to a year, because it just is a really long healing process. She's doing well with that. I don't know that we would handle it if it was, us in our adult mode, not being able to run and walk and jump. But she's now been in that mode for 6 months. She's not been allowed to run or jump or do anything since the day she was diagnosed. So I'm not going to tell her how long it's been. I don't really want her to bask in the fact that she's already 6 months down. But she is doing really well through it all. And we don't have another follow-up until the end of next month. So we're just in kind of a wait and see mode in terms of her healing. So to jump back into drugstore mode, another great question. CVS buying Target Pharmacy. Yes, they did buy Target Pharmacy for an exorbitant amount of money. I'm pretty sure the changeover has not happened yet. It's still completely being run by Target. But in terms of all that, it'll be interesting to see how it plays in and how the rewards for filling prescriptions are going to work. Just remember that none of the CVS deals are going to happen with buying things in Target. You're not going to buy Target items and get CVS Extra Care bucks. So you can get your prescriptions filled there, and hopefully you'll earn your Extra Care bucks like you normally would have for CVS prescriptions. But you're not going to be able to use them or do anything with them in Target. But hopefully it'll work out kind of good for all of us. It's like it's more places to get your prescriptions filled than it would be if you just were heading to CVS. And it's also good for some folks who really don't have CVS's near them. There aren't a lot out in the Midwest, but they would be earning their Extra Care bucks at least to get their Target prescriptions. And then if they ever went to a CVS, they have some to get started. Now, a few more things in CVS mode. The CVS Extra Care Coupon Center, it's right inside the front door. This is what's been screwing up for the past month. So with the Extra Care Center, I want to stop there. I want to scan my card and get Extra Care bucks and get coupons all before I start to shop. But it doesn't always mean right now that anything's going to come. So don't get discouraged if you scan your card and only 1 or 2 coupons are printing. That's happening for a lot of people. You are not alone. So don't start to trash your card, which is what I would have told you to do 6 months ago. Oh, if it's not printing anything, it's time to get a new card. This is where they're having issues right now. I still want you to stop there. The coupons that are printing are still good coupons, but don't stand back and give up on the coupon center, and don't go off and get a new card quite yet. Let's give them some time to fix it. And this is what they're saying is going to take a little bit of time for them to fix. It's frustrating because those coupons made for really, really great deals. But start there. So we're going to start there. We're going to scan our card. We're going to get our store coupons, and then we're going to go about getting our deals. As far as deals, Brian has a deal this week. If you wanted to grab something and pair it straight into your Beauty Club rewards, Physicians Formula is giving $7 in extra care bucks just for you making a $10 purchase. What I would grab is their concealer. It's very, very close to 10 bucks, like maybe $10.97. They don't have anything that's right at 10, but they've got a few things that are really close, just a little bit more. You get 7 extra care bucks just for buying that. And then all of that full purchase is going to count towards the Beauty Club. So you're getting even closer to the $50 purchase that you need without having to pay the full 50 bucks after all the rewards. So as we get started, if you're brand new in CVS, I want you to go in and grab one item, use a coupon if you have it, pay for it, pay with your coupon, get an extra care buck back, go home. Don't buy anything else. We want to figure out the system before we go whole hog, just buying everything and throwing it on the counter. Next trip in, you've got your extra care buck from last week. Come in, get the few things that you want. Let's break it into 2 transactions. We want to try to pay for transaction number 1 with that extra care buck. So if you've got that $10 in extra care buck, you decided to do the Pampers deal to get you started. I have $10 in extra care bucks next week. Then I want to come in, I want to look at everything that's in my buggy, and I would say, okay, what here equals 10 bucks after coupons? Because I basically want them to say, you know, Miss Martin, your total due is 10 bucks, and to hand them that extra care buck. I don't want to hand them US currency, I want to hand them CVS currency. So I figure out what in my buggy equals 10 bucks, I put it on the counter, total due 10 bucks, hand them the extra care buck, that's after coupons and everything. Get back extra care bucks from transaction number 1, use that to pay for transaction number 2. And hopefully it'll come out to be even. There are definitely going to be some deals that aren't outright free. The Pampers are not a freebie. They're a great price. So there are definitely going to be trips that you're going to pay for transaction number 2, but the goal is to pay less for transaction number 2 than you would normally have paid in the first place. That second transaction, hopefully you get more extra care bucks back, go home. We don't need to sit here and do 3 and 4 on your second trip in. You're not quite ready for that. It's going to take a little bit of time to get ready for multiple transactions. And the max that I would really ever tell you to do is 4. Don't ever sit there just continually shopping and continually checking out and driving people behind you insane. Do 4 if that's where you're at and there's just a ton that you want to get. Take the bags, put them in your buggy, put the next transaction on the counter, put that in your buggy when you're done. You don't have to move anywhere. If a line does form behind you, then just jump to the end of the line. There's no point in sitting there and making everybody wait for 25 minutes. But if there's no line behind you, they are fine with this. Little inside tip, CVS, your store gets a bonus at the end of the year based on the redemption rate of extra care bucks. And that is what you're doing, is standing there redeeming extra care bucks. So they're very happy to have you sitting there and redeeming them back to back and helping their redemption rate in the end, as long as we're not driving people crazy, creating a 20-minute line behind us. And if there is a line, jump to the end and you're good to go. Okay, any other specific CVS questions, feel free to throw them in. You guys are kind of in a listening mode tonight, not a lot of questions, which is fine. But I'm going to move on to Rite Aid. Since we've covered the basics, it's helpful to get to a second store in the same one because the basics are kind of the same for everybody, the same types of deals between Rite Aid and CVS. I still buy the specific item or buy the group deal, and I earn rewards. Now, Rite Aid just changed their reward system to the plenti points, probably less than 6 months ago. Plenti points are on 100 points to $1 ratio, and you have to have 200 points to redeem them. So you can't redeem them until you have $2 basically saved up in points, or 200 points. These points work exactly the same way that CVS works. And really and truly, Rite Aid, their original reward system, which they've now trashed and moved on to Plenti is really based off of CVS. Don't tell them that, but they just cheated and stole CVS. So it's the same exact system. You buy a participating item, you can use coupons on it, you can use store coupons on it, you will still earn the points. I can then turn around on another trip. This is the only thing that Rite Aid changed. I can turn around on another trip on a different day, and I can use those points to buy more deals that give me more points. That's the fun part of CVS and Rite Aid, is that once I get started, I really can live in pretend land. I don't have to use US currency unless I'm making a really big purchase. So if I have 1,000 Plenti points saved up, that's $10 off of my next purchase at Rite Aid. I can use it to buy $10 worth of things that are going to give me more Plenti points, and I can just keep those points going. Same exact system at Rite Aid as well. So with Rite Aid, as I go into the Plenti point system, I want to buy the item, I want to earn the points. I cannot do multiple transactions and use these points to pay for, you know, the next deal right behind that and the next deal right behind that. I can use these points to pay for tomorrow's deals. If I come back, they don't activate until technically 6 a.m. The next day, and that was always in Rite Aid's old rule, and they kept it in the Plenti point system, so not a big change there. The fun part for Plenti points, though, and I agree with Brian, they have greatly improved the Plenti point system. This is a massive improvement over Plus Up rewards. I'm actually pretty excited about Plenti points, though I've only been in there once or twice since they started it. Still a little loyal to CVS. But the big, huge change to Plenti points is that they don't expire for up to 2 years. If you're shopping in Rite Aid or shopping somewhere with Plenti points, which includes Macy's, Exxon, Mobil, AT&T, there are lots of options. As long as I'm using my Plenti points once a year, they're not going to expire for up to 2 years from the time they were earned. That's huge. I went into Rite Aid, I bought $35 worth of stuff, and I actually did a video on it, so you can pull up our YouTube page and see everything we grabbed. Bought $35 worth of stuff, paid $35, left the store with 3,500 Plenti points. That's $35, so it was all free. But that 3,500 Plenti points, I've used most of it now, and I actually haven't used any of it in Rite Aid, because that's the fun part, is I don't have to turn around and use them in Rite Aid if I don't want to. So I paid $35 for things that we'll still use, and I really earned $35 in free credit, which I've turned into gas and some clearance outfits at Macy's, and paid nothing for them. And the fun part with that Plenti point too, just as an example for Macy's, my total due was $17.96. I was prepared, just like in CVS land, to always owe the tax. But when asked, did I want to use my Plenti points, I said yes, and it took off the 1,796 Plenti points to where I owed nothing in the end. It covered the entire purchase. I didn't even owe tax. I was pretty surprised by that. So it's a kind of fun system. You can use your phone number at any Plenti point register as well. I don't have a Macy's card. I have a Plenti card, and I was in New York. I hadn't even taken my purse up there with me. I was shopping at the big, huge, fun Macy's. Found a clearance outfit, and I can't handle baby clothes. I have a small problem with baby clothes, but they were clearance. But I use my phone number. Plenti point card comes up, and I can use the points right there. So I am liking how versatile they are to use at other stores, but the exact same way to use them as we always did with CVS Rewards or their old Plus Up system. There are some hidden coupons for Rite Aid on the Plenti system. So if you haven't already, and I'll type it in here just to help you find it, you want to go to plenti.com, and that's Plenti with an I, not a Y. Go to plenti.com, register your card, sign up for an online account. They also have an app, so you can do this through their app if you want. I'm not a huge app person. I keep bare minimal on my phone. I even have them all in little folders because I just need everything to look neat and pretty. But if you head to plenti.com, you'll find some coupons for Rite Aid that are like 300 points with any $15 purchase, or 500 points with any $25 purchase. That's really $3 and $5. Remember, it's on a 100 points to $1 ratio. So grab those extra coupons because they work alongside other Plenti point deals. So if I was buying $25 in razors and earning 10,000 points, or sorry, 1,000 points for that, that would be a lot of money. Earning 1,000 points for the $25 in razors, then if I had the 500 point with any $25 purchase, I'm gonna earn that too. So make sure you grab the extra coupons from plenti.com. And there are also some grocery coupons there. You'll notice they're actually identical to Savings Star. They're the same exact offers. And I've been trying to test whether or not you can use them both, but I've kind of noticed that whenever it's on one and I save it on Plenti, that it's not letting me save it on the other system. So I'm not thinking that we can, you know, multiply and use Savings Star and Plenti together, but hopefully some of you will get it to work. But do check out the extra coupons before you head to Rite Aid. Then head in, grab the deals that you want, use the manufacturers that you want to use with them, earn the points, same exact system as CVS, earn the points, come back tomorrow or next week is really what most of us are going to do. Buy what you want, use the last points that you earned, earn new points, go home. And then remember, I can enter my Plenti card number at any Exxon or Mobil station and pay for gas or pay for convenience store items and other places like Macy's and whatnot. So at least check out kind of all of that. So in terms of razor deals, thank you, Brian. You're kind of on perfect timing for that. Here is a deal that you could use, and I'll stick it up here for everyone. So we have a new Chic BOGO coupon, and yeah, thanks for the call out there. You can head to the Southern Savers database, search for the word Chic, and you'll find the buy one, get one coupon. There's a deal when you buy $25 worth of Chic, you're gonna get a $10 extra care bucks. This is back to CVS land. So in the end, you could really buy 2 razors because the razors are going to get you pretty close to $25 and use the buy one, get one coupon. You're going to have super cheap razors in the end. It's a great deal to pair the buy one, get one coupon along with the extra care buck deal in CVS land for anything Chic. And in case you're curious, the Chic Hydro, I'm pretty sure they have a men's and a women's version of those. But you know, if you can't ever find deals on women's razors, men's razors work exactly the same. So couponers have to be a little flexible from time to time as to what you can get. Okay, let's see. Oh, and Brian even said he had a coupon for $4 off $10 in shaving that he sent to his cards. That made it completely free in the end, which is perfect. And if you have not ever used the send to card options, you'll find those in the CVS app, which you get $3 to get on your phone already. So if you don't have the coupon, that $3 paired in with the Chic deal helps out significantly. You've got super cheap razors still. But you'll find the coupons that you can load straight to your card, meaning you click the button, and then when I scan my card at the register, they'll say, oh, you have a coupon here for Chic, and they'll take it off. Or you can choose to print it in the store or print it from home. So you usually have 3 options for what you want to do with a send a card coupon, however you wanted to grab it. Okay, any other questions? We can feel free to chime in. We still have plenty of time. With Rite Aid as well, while we're still on Rite Aid mode, I mentioned Savings Star with CVS, but Savings Star works as a card-based system with Rite Aid. But if you use the old Rite Aid Wellness Plus card and you had that loaded into Savings Star, you do have to load your new Plenti card into your Savings Star system. So Rite Aid, when they switched to Plenti points, they got a completely new card, and you do have to tell Savings Star what that new card is to be able to have them track all of the purchases that you're making and give you your Savings Star offer. So make sure if you're a Rite Aid shopper that you've done that step. And you can do that again through their app or their website. So you don't have to be at your computer. You can be standing in the middle of the store and go, oh, I forgot to do this. And you can come back and load your card straight in your phone versus having to panic. and miss all the deals while you're in the store. Let's see, other options. Rite Aid got rid of all their video value coupons, but they do have load to card coupons, which you'll notice are almost identical to the ones that you can print. Because of this, just throw this out there, it really gives you 2 that you can print and 1 that you can save to your card. So it's like increasing the number of coupons that you have available to you, because I can save it to my card, but it could still go through the database and print 2 more. So if I wanted to do that chic deal at CVS, but then Rite Aid also had the same deal pop up, I could load that card to my coupon and have that coupon to use at Rite Aid, 2 more to use at CVS. I'm kind of extending my options. Walgreens has the same. You're going to see a lot of overlap in the e-coupons that are available to print. E-coupons that are available to save to your card and the coupons that are available to print. So save the printable ones for the stores that don't have e-coupons and use the e-coupons for stores that offer them. Remember though that I can't use them both. So Rite Aid load to card coupons, Walgreens load to card coupons, those are all manufacturer's coupons. They cannot be paired with other manufacturer printable coupons. So I can't print the buy one get one chic and load the buy one get one e-coupon chic. I can only use one of them if I'm only buying 2 razors. I only get 1 coupon. What I could use is Rite Aid in-ad coupons. A lot of times you're going to see in-ad coupons. They may even say manufacturer's coupons on them, but they start with an RA or an RC, and then they have this long number after that. It's really a store coupon. It can always be paired with a manufacturer's coupon. So we're talking 99.9% of the time in a Rite Aid ad or Walgreens, which I went to say, both of those coupons, always store coupons, can always be paired with manufacturer's coupons on whatever deals that you're grabbing. And you can still earn plenty points if that deal had plenty points with it. So make sure you're taking full advantage of the store coupons that are available for any of those stores. Let's see, I'm gonna put your question up because it's so long so I don't miss any of it. I received a plenty card in the store and was told that I had 200 points. And then out of the blue, I was told the next day that I didn't have any points. So right now, plenty is confusing me. Have I heard of this happening to others? And for some reason, I also got a card in the mail a few weeks later. So I would question a couple things. I haven't heard of anybody just randomly having points in their card and then the points disappearing. But I would kind of wonder if you may have accidentally used them or someone else in your family used them somewhere else, or if the card that somewhere you received, someone else was already using that number somehow. I'm not quite sure how that would happen. And you could try calling them and see and say, you know, I was in the store, they told me I had 200 points, I haven't used them, now they're gone, just see what they say online. The card that you got in the mail a few weeks later, though, I mean, you obviously can only really use one card. You only want one card tied to you. So I would just kind of figure out which one you want to use and really and truly just head to plenti.com and just register one of those cards. Make sure one of those cards is assigned to you. And if you're kind of curious what is really there, when you head to plenti.com, it'll even show you what's currently saved to that card. So if you got both cards out, you kind of see, do any of these have, you know, some things hidden that I don't know what I've already saved or earned. Look up both accounts if you wanted to. But you only need one card, so pick which one you want to use and then go ahead and register that one and start to use it in the store. But the points don't usually appear and disappear. I haven't had any problems with that. I don't know about anybody else. I know Brian uses this regularly, so maybe Brian will chime in for us in the chat area and let you know if he's had any issues too. He's probably a more dedicated Rite Aid guy than I am. But for most folks, it's not been a problem. Okay, so Brian's answering the Saving Star. So, yeah, and this is what I noticed too. You can't use the Plenty and the Saving Star together. So if you activate to get the points for an offer that's really a Saving Star offer, you can't actually get the Saving Star offer together. And that's kind of where I was noticing they're the exact same deals running for both programs. So you need to decide whether you want the Plenty points for them or the Saving Star money for them. And I would be a little torn as to which one I chose, because for me, the Plenty points do turn into free gas. So if I'm going to choose, you know, $5 in my Saving Star account that I then get out through a direct deposit to my bank, or am I going to just choose to get the $5 off the next time I fill up my gas tank? It really doesn't matter to me. it's just kind of 6 of one, half dozen of another. So, but just make sure that you're not trying to double dip, in the sense that once you activate it on Plenti, if I went to try to activate on Savings Star, that's what it's not letting me do. I can't be earning them in both places. So if you're not regularly in Rite Aid and you activate a deal on Plenti, and then I go into Buy Low and I tried to buy the deals, I can't do that. So make sure you kind of know which one you want to do and which one you want to redeem. So last time we were on, Rosalie was asking, how do we get Savings Star? So you got it working at Publix, but so far none of the cashiers know what it is or what to do with it. Just tell them, just hand them the card, Rosalie, and say, scan this. And if they don't know what it is, that's okay. Just tell them it's like a school card. They're used to scanning the Publix partner savings cards. So just tell them it's like that. I just need you to scan this. And you can still hand them a Publix partner card too if you still have one of those. It doesn't really matter. Just scan the card. That's all I need you to do, and then hand it back to them or hand it back to you and go on your merry way, and hopefully they'll figure it out. You could try to educate them, but they probably don't care. Most of them are there for such a short period of time, but they don't necessarily always learn what they should about the store. But I'm glad you got it up and working at least. Okay. I wasn't expecting to have time for Walgreens, so I feel like I've done drugstores too fast. I feel like we've missed something key or crucial. And if y'all do have questions, please chime in so that I haven't utterly confused you in drugstore land. As far as the deals go, this is a pretty good week for deals when you've got a really good diaper deal running. We don't have a lot of freebies. We have a really good deal on Schick, which we mentioned earlier. So lots of folks are getting razors for like less than $2 in the end. Really good deal on diapers. And then for Rite Aid, we can kind of pull that up really quick and do a screen share just to show you some of the deals at Rite Aid, just so you can kind of see, but it really is the exact same system that I go in, I buy participating items, and I earn points for buying those products. So I will share my screen again. But here is the list of deals in Rite Aid, and they also run the same exact buy specific items or buy a group of items. So you can see 500 Plenti points when you buy $25 worth of eye care, exact same concept. This one makes for a pretty good deal on body wash, 100 Plenti points when you buy 2 Irish Spring bath care products. So you buy Irish Spring Signature Body Wash at $3.49. You can use $2 off signature coupons from a past Sunday paper. If you're brand new, that's what this is telling you. It's in the Smart Source paper from July 26th. So grab that coupon, or grab 2 of that coupon, I hope. In the end, after the Plenti points, you're gonna pay 99 cents a piece for each of the body washes. It's not a bad price for body wash. We will see cheaper, but it really depends on the brand that you're wanting. If you're wanting Dove, for instance, I'm not usually gonna walk in and get completely free Dove body wash. It's more expensive. So, you know, to get it for $2.12, that's not really a bad price, but it's not gonna be the free or even as cheap as other things. The best deal is Tresemme. This week though, we again have a $2 off from that same paper, but it was in the red plum. That's what RP means. Buy $10 worth of Tresemme, get 300 Plenti points back. So you're gonna buy 3, that's really $12 worth of Tresemme. Use 3 $2 off coupons. We also have a Savings Star available in any of these guys, whether you use Savings Star or You Promise, same exact company, and you can't use them both. So pick which one you're using. In the end, after that, you're gonna get shampoo for 66 cents a piece. It's a really good price, but it gives you an example of how this program is working. So I buy $12 worth of Tresemme. I use $6 off in coupons in the store. So I'm gonna pay $6 in the store. Then Savings Star is gonna give me $1 back or Plenti points if this particular coupon is available in the Plenti system. And they don't all come over in Plenti, but you can check. So I would earn the Plenti points for that, which would be another 100 Plenti points, because they do put it into the same equation, 100 points for $1. I'm gonna still earn the 300 Plenti points from the deal. And that's where, in the end, you've got super cheap shampoo and conditioner after the rewards and after the coupons. So hopefully that helps it to make sense. Okay, let me get back to some of the other questions that you guys had. Diapers in the drugstore versus Amazon. And September is baby month. Should I wait to buy then? So, Keela, I would say Amazon's not ever going to win. And this is hard because Amazon's done a really good job marketing with Amazon Mom and making people think that they need Amazon Mom. And it's the best thing that Amazon ever came up with. But Amazon's not going to get close to the drugstore deals on diapers. So earlier, I went through the deal that's on Pampers this week at CVS. So head to CVS this week. Buy 3 packs of Pampers, jumbo packs of Pampers after coupons. You're gonna, and extra care bucks, you're gonna have Pampers for $4.65 for the small pack of Pampers. And why is that a better deal? Because I told you it was, but I didn't explain it really. Those 3 jumbo packs of Pampers, if you were to get that big, huge box from Amazon and you open it up, it's really 3 jumbo packs inside of 1 big box. I can get a big box of Pampers after any discounts and whatnot for maybe 17 to 20 bucks a piece. 17 is really on the low end. It's more like 20 after any discounts and coupons. Well, I can get 3 jumbo packs for $4. I have a better deal on the smaller packs of diapers pretty much all the time. Now, Pampers is almost high end, and that's funny. At $4.65 a jumbo pack, that is kind of high end to me. Huggies will usually always get for around $3 to $3.50. So we're a Huggies family over Pampers. Yes, the dollar does add in, but it's where you can get the better deals, and I'm not necessarily brand loyal. I'm all over whatever the deal is for the time. And if I took you upstairs, there's a sleeping baby in the closet, but it open in the guest bedroom closet, it's just diaper land. It's important to me that we start stocking up long before baby is even born. So we're still using up size 1s, and she's 3 months old. We have probably about 20 size 2s set and ready for her, and my next deal will be on size 3s. We don't need any more size 2s probably. We're set. So it's important to get started with drugstore mode early, but it's always the drugstore. Long answer for you, but hopefully it helps. How many coupons can you stack at CVS? For example, I have a 5 off $15 purchase and a 25% off total purchase coupon and manufacturer's coupons. And which order should I give them? It's a good question. So if I have a 5 off $15 purchase and it is a coupon off of a specific purchase, not a total. So it's not a $5 off your next $15 total purchase. It is $5 off, like Brian was saying earlier. It's maybe $5 off of any razor purchase of $15 or more. I could still use the 25% with it. Most CVS cashiers they're gonna cringe if you hand them 2 total purchase coupons off just anything. And the 25% off total purchase is probably only 25% off sale items. Almost all of them on the percentage off coupons specify sale items only. Let me start over there. I'm kind of tired today. The 25% off is excluding sale items. That's kind of a key mistake. Excludes any sale items, excludes any store coupons. So whatever I use the 5 off 15 on would be negated to be used with the 25% anyway. I couldn't use it with clearance. I couldn't use it with sale. There's still a lot of things that are regular price though, like the Schick deal. Those razors aren't on sale. It's just buy $25 worth of Schick, get a $10 extra care buck. Well, you have a 25% off coupon off your total purchase. If they're not on sale, the extra care buck doesn't matter. I can still use the percentage off coupon. So I can use them together. They're just going to apply to separate things. You need to be okay with that, or at least buy enough that it's a reasonable discount for you to use them both in the same transaction. I can still use manufacturer's coupons with those. Now, what order do I give them in? This is actually kind of a conundrum, really. The order that I would give them in is a little tricky because when you go to use extra care bucks with them, it's now going to start kicking out some of them, and you'll have used the 25% off, and then all of a sudden it'll kick off some extra care bucks that you paid with, and then they have to go in and rekey them all and re-enter them all. So you want to, what I would tell you to do is let's go ahead and use, and I hate to say this, but it's actually what's been working best for me, and maybe some other folks will chime in as to what's been working best with them, but I would recommend that you go ahead and use the 5 off 15 and the 25% off first, and then we want to pay with our extra care bucks because we want to know how much we're going to have to pay, but that's going to cause some issues for you because then when I pay with the extra care bucks, it may end up kicking out the 25% off. So what you need to do is pay attention to the little checkout screen where you would scan your card because it's going to show you every time one of the CVS coupons is voided. And you can say, well, it just voided that one. Can we redo it? And they'll re-put it back in. And they're getting used to this too because it started doing this almost a year ago. So a lot of cashiers are pretty used to the fact that CVS coupons are kind of voiding each other out. You're allowed to use them all. There's nothing that states that you can't. What it really wants you to do is extra care bucks first and then any store coupons after the extra care bucks. But if I did that, I'm going to end up overpaying an extra care bucks, and I don't really want to do that. I really want my total fully reduced, and then I want you to say, okay, you owe $11, and now I want to hand you extra care bucks. But the system doesn't want to do it that way. So you just have to be a little vigilant as you're checking out and paying attention so that you can catch when any of them are voided. They can re-enter them and then you're back in the game. You haven't lost anything, but just so you're ready for that kind of extra step because of those extra coupons. So how do we save money as a student in college in terms of saving on food? That's a tricky one and kind of a longer answer. I would almost point you to the Southern Savers YouTube page just for a way for you to kind of dig in and do some searching just on the basics, which we just did a hangout a couple of weeks ago on the basics of saving money, and really just watch the first 20 minutes of that where we usually do the teaching part. But the basics are that I want to buy what's on sale and I want to stock up on it. I don't know if you have room to stock up or if you're in a dorm room. That's the tricky part. But I do want to buy what's on sale and get enough of what's on sale so that you're ready to go. You don't have to buy it when it's not on sale, but all of that would be in those YouTube videos. So head to youtube.com/Southern Savers, and you can definitely kind of key into some of those specific topics and even find some of the stores that are near you so that you can figure out how to save more. And I've done videos on pretty much everything under the sun in terms of couponing. So hopefully you can find it specifically what you're needing and kind of cherry pick around to find the best videos for you. Tuffy says, I don't have a smartphone. And earlier, in an earlier talk, we mentioned that a tablet would work. So I bought a netbook 2-in-1, which is Android. But when I tried to get the Ibotta app, it said it wasn't compatible. And I took it back. What tablet could I get on the Ibotta app? That is a tricky one. It makes me kind of wonder if Ibotta doesn't have on their site what is participating. So obviously you're going to need a tablet that has a camera. Let's see. Trying to see what the options are. If it even says on their site. I see a FAQ. They do have a support. Oh, there is. Here, I'll put it in chat. So I'm going to put a really long link in chat for you, Tuffy. It is their link to their device guide so that you can make sure you're getting a compatible device. And I bet even then some of it has changed in that iOS is, well, it says 7.0 and newer iPhones, iPods, and iPads for iOS users. Android users, it's going to be what platform you're running, and that's probably what the problem was. If the tablet had a camera, you would have been good. But some Android devices don't actually run on newer versions of Android. Some of them can only run on very old versions of Android. So making sure that it's running on one of the kind of newer levels of Android. I had someone email me with an app issue just for the Southern Savers app, this probably 6 months ago now, who swore up and down they had a new phone. And they probably did have a new phone, but the version of Android that their phone was running was from crazy long time ago in Appland. And you just can't have an app that works on really old versions and really new versions because things would break constantly. So apps have to keep getting better and being on the newer platforms, and the folks on older platforms either have to be able to upgrade or get new hardware if you can't, which is what hit a lot of iPhone and iPad users. We have an old iPad, one of the first iPads that they gave out, and you can no longer get iOS updates for those iPads. So they're now kind of like really big paperweights. It's really frustrating for those of us that paid the money to get them originally, but that's what happened. So I would look at that list and hopefully that will help you. So Teray asks specifically for how would you do the buy one get one, chick at, how would I do the buy one get one coupon at CVS for the razor deal? So let me pull up the details really quickly. And I realized in kind of pulling up CVS list that I even need to go in and match in the buy one get one chick because it came out after we had couponed this list. So the razors are, it depends on your store. They're all going to be priced a little differently. Some folks are finding them for $11.99, some are for $12.99. You need to get close to the $25 purchase. So throw in like a can of shave gel or something like that to get you semi-close. So 2 razors at $11.99, we'll call that 12 for easy math. That's really $24, but you're not to that 98 or 97% rule, whichever folks want to call it. I would just say you're not within 15 cents. So I need something else. So throw in the shave gel. It's probably like $2.50 to $2.99 depending on your store. Use the buy one get one coupon. We don't have a shave gel coupon off of 1. Normally they're off of 2, but some folks do have a buy one get one shave gel coupon as well. There was a printable buy one get one shave gel coupon, so you could try to buy 2 cans if you wanted. In the end, you're going to owe a little bit more than $25, but you hit the $25 mark, and then you're going to get back the $10 in extra care bucks. So that's still a really great price on razors. And then hopefully you'll luck out and have Brian's coupon as well and have the $4 off any $10 purchase in razors and whatnot that you can pair in with that and have an even better deal. But that would be me. So 2 razors and at least 1 can of shave gel, or get the buy one get one coupon for shave gel and grab 2. Just be careful because the buy one get one coupon doesn't include the little tiny cans that cost a little bit more. So you have to make a trade-off there. We don't use shave gel in this house other than playing on a cookie sheet and writing your alphabet letters for small children. That's the only time it gets used. So I don't really need 2 huge cans, and that's going to make me pay more. I would probably stick with the smaller can. Hopefully that helps. And Brian also chimed in what he did. So you can go either route. So he went for the buy one get one disposables versus buy one get one regulars, kind of any way you wanted. So last question, and then we'll go ahead and call it for the night. How do you get coupons to save? Are there offline apps for both Android and Apple to be used within the store? So yes, there are. And this is another one where I'm going to point you to a video for tonight, but we've done one whole video just on apps that you can grab. A lot of them, you'll scan a picture of your receipt and they'll give you the money after the fact. They're not going to work at the register. The only store that does that is Target. Target has their own app called Cartwheel. But then you can also print all the coupons. So if you head to Southern Savers, you pull up a list of what's on sale this week. I'm going to show you all the sales and all the coupons that go with that sale. So you can grab the coupons right there or get the Sunday paper. That's where a lot of them still are. It's old school, but we're going to stick with it. So you can print or grab the paper and then head to the store. That's the goal, is to make it really, really easy. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. And we are going to have a hangout next week. It's going to be Drugstores Part 2, so we'll hit Walgreens and any other questions that you guys have. But feel free to join me again, same time, 8:30 Monday night Eastern time, and share it with anybody else. And then if anyone joined us late, you can always watch the entire video tonight on YouTube in just a little bit of time. So I hope you guys have a good night, and will join me back for Walgreens next week.